you can actually see that if you start in the bottom right hand corner, you've got an M, and then you've got an A in the top left hand corner, and an S, and an O, and an N, all at the points of the triangle where the point of the triangle touches a letter. And if you take those words, they boil down to Mason. So the Masons are there in the money, and the money says quite a few funny things. One of them is if you take a $20 bill and you fold it up properly, you can see two burning towers. And so they basically proclaimed the event. You know, the thing about wicked people is that one of their major shortcomings is they always brag about their wicked deeds. And so you can see in the $20 bill them bragging. You know, when Bush had the money changed, they took the old opium poppy leaves off the $20 bills and they turned it into something that when you fold it up proper, it shows the 9/11 of the near future. Here are the Masonic clubsmen or pirates. By the way, Skull and Bones, let's just quick do a history of Skull and Bones. So it starts with we're going to come back to this, but on the top of the head there is the flame that they all seek, the flame of knowledge. But if you really study that and you know your entheogens, you'll know that that star correlates very closely above there with the morning glory flower. And that seed pod is not a flame, but a seed pod, and it contains the lysergic acid anamines, or acid seeds, which was the mental illumination that these people treasured. Okay, well, I'm going to give you a quick history of the Illuminati and of the secret societies. But first, let's take a quick trip to Horus here. This is the Eye of Horus, and it shows the morning glory tendril, which is the serpent's tendril. Morning glories have these little branches that do that little spinning tendril that you see coming out from under the eye there. This is an actual Aztec representation of the snake plant. The tendril, it comes from Xochipilli, the Prince of Flowers, first identified by Richard Evan Schultes, the head of the Harvard Botany Department, so he's someone that you should trust. Here you see that morning glory tendril shown in the evil eye, which showed up on Eastern temples. When you really look at these temples, you can see that those temples and the eyes of those temples are really evil. I mean, these guys, one gentleman who was involved with the uses of these things and got high into the Illuminati, he said that you become like a machine. He called himself a meta-machine, half human, half machine, and you look at humans as ants that if you wanted to, you could squash them at any time. So that's how you could get such things as mind control and the tell you a vision that manipulates reality and tells us what we should believe when much of what they say is not true. These people are under the spell of a dark angel. And for money and power and control, they're willing to sell not only their own soul, but sell all of us into enslavement, all for that fleeting grip of power. Here you see the morning glory, and it's a circle with a 5-pointed star in it. That is the origin of the pentagram. And so now I'm going to give you a brief history on the secret societies, where they started, and what we can expect from them.